the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Checking out the 76ers, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And Philly head coach Brett Brown, a disciple of Popovich, goes from lots of winning with the Spurs to lots of losing with the Sixers. But Shaq, they are turning things around.
Yeah, Ernie Brown stayed loyal. He trusted the process. Now he gets to reap the reward. And when the Sixers are fully healthy, they remind me of me and Kenny when we're fighting. Dangerous.
Yes, sir. It wasn't easy, but the franchise stayed focused and the player development is superb. And this is a team that could compete for a long time, Ernest.
And now let us send it down, Kenneth, to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
And now your starters. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 31, Mike Muscala. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 20, Markelle Fultz. At small forward, at 6'9", number 33, Robert Covington. Started in the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9, Dario Saric. The other guard, at 6'3", number 17, J.J. Redick. The head coach of your home team is Brett Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your Philadelphia 76ers.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
You know, that's what makes these games great. I mean, no love lost between these two squads. It's great competition with a little animus sprinkled in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Dennis Smith. Thomas is out there with Von. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Matthews in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Redick with the bucket. Well, we're getting into the grinded-out part of the season, Clark. Should we expect rookies now, you think, to start feeling the length of the NBA season right about now?
You know, that varies from individual to individual. I know when I was a rookie, it happened for me probably after about the 40th game or so. And I just was flat. I was still putting up decent numbers, but I just felt flat, felt lethargic. And then all of a sudden, after a week and a half or so, it just kind of went away, and I finished that rookie season strong. So every rookie's different. Some rookies never hit the wall, Kevin, but most do in some form or fashion.
And teams are all on top of this, aren't they? I mean, they know there's a chance it's going to happen, so they prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's rare when a rookie doesn't hit it, but for some it might be an extended wall. For others, it might be a short wall.
And so here is New York. 76ers getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And Matthews kicks to Smith. Pass to Vonleh. Back to Smith. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Out to the right wing. Fultz the pass to Muscala. Here's Covington. That shot misses. Great D that time from Thomas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smith kicks to Matthews. Passes to Jordan. Matthews against Saric. Lets the 3 fly. Outside for Thomas. Smith outside. Goes back up. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows this team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys, is going to be on defense right away.
And that's always a good philosophy. Don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
And, you know, that's all about energy. Coming out with fresh legs and putting a lot of effort into the defense.
Now, here's Thomas after J.J. Redick's miss. Matthews left side. Shoots over Redick, and Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
No panic in Wesley Matthews there. I mean, the clock is running down, takes his time, and makes sure he gets a quality shot.
Redick finds Muscala. Redick against Matthews. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, you just love the way that J.J. Redick moves on offense. He keeps his defender occupied, constantly on the lookout for operating room to get his shot off. He comes off screens extremely well, uses angles and craftiness. Terrific off-the-ball movement by one of the best shooters in the league.
And he sinks the second. And for Redick in his movement on offense, Clark, most know him as a shooter, but he does so much more.
Yeah, he does. He moves well without the ball. He's a better defender than he gets credit for. He's a guy that can put it on the deck now and drive when you close out to him poorly. His game has grown really quite nicely, and we know what he is as a shooter, a laser.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Matthews against Redick. Covington kicks to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater, and the layup is good.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
Matthews scanning the floor. Smith outside. Over Fultz. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Smith is so good, Kevin, at shaking up defenders when he's operating in the screen and roll.
Redick passes to Saric. And here's Redick. To the left side wing. Fultz with the ball. Conley on him. And that one drops for him.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Now, here is Smith. His last outing with 20 points. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. From the stripe, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now, here is Muscala. To the wing right side. Saric, that's good.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Here's Smith. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Redick against Matthews. Now, here's Redick. Not a lot of room. Muscala.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And here's Fultz after Dennis Smith was able to get the three. Matthews against Redick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Redick's got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so New York calls timeout, their first. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Philadelphia. Korkmaz kicks to McConnell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Crawford outside. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by McConnell. The Knicks keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock.
It's one one of the premier defensive forwards in the NBA. Johnson all over that shot.
Here's Chandler. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now, here's Hezonja. D right on him. Burke kicks to Hezonja. Here's Vonleh. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Crawford. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Now Burke. Pass to Hezonja.
And that's his 2nd foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Pass to Burke. A floater. Johnson with the block.
Excellent defensive commitment that time from Johnson. He's always there and present.
The 76ers trail by 3. McConnell finds Crawford. Back to McConnell. Crawford outside. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tell you what, the defense has to be kicking themselves. Just a step late there, and the shooter made them pay for it.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Johnson. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ntilikina passes to Hezonja. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Crawford. He's guarded closely. And yes, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
1:36 left to play in the first. Passes it to Ntilikina. Now here's Vonleh. He's covered by McConnell.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And Jamal Crawford closing in on 39 years of age. Clark, he doesn't look like he's aged a day.
He does not. Baby-faced assassin. This guy is so good and so smooth. And you're right, he's been an ageless wonder. Great maturity, a really good teammate, and obviously an outstanding scorer. I think he'll be playing this way and looking like he looks 10 years from now, Kevin.
The first free throw is good. Ron Baker, he's checked in for the Knicks. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 3. The pass to Hezonja. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. Burke.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
McConnell kicks to Chandler. Back to McConnell. Pass to Crawford. Releases. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Burke. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Hands it from downtown.
No explanation for giving up these wide-open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Here's Crawford. No good that time, and New York will come the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
One second left. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Frank Ntilikina has established himself as a legit defender. He spoke about his mindset.
Defense is 80% of will and 20% ability. So you try to stop the player in front of you and you try to deny him to score the basket. That's just the challenge, and that's what I love in this part of the game.
A young player with an advanced understanding of defense, and his length gives him an edge.
And his defense is something he enjoys. If he can put it all together at both ends, he's a player you can build around.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
And we know energy and effort go hand in hand, and they won't be denied playing with a bunch of energy, easily coming up with those offensive rebounds too.
We've got Wilson Chandler, Crawford out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Baker. Down low. Good, nice play there from Vonleh. Vonleh's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers last season making it to the conference semifinals, Clark, before they were dispatched by the Boston Celtics.
And I guarantee you, Kevin, if you told any fan that would be their fate at the start of the season, they'd have banked that and went with it. Team had a great learning experience as they got past Miami and then lost to the Celtics. I think this group will be highly motivated to take the next step going forward.
Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
2 shots.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Wilson Chandler, one of those talented guys who's battled injuries, Clark, throughout his career.
he's one of those guys you love watching play because all he does is try to win and make winning plays. He can give you good minutes, not much of a scorer, but he's a better playmaker and a better wing defender now, too.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Hey, grit and grind are words that fit Chandler because that's what he brings to his team, that sandpaper edge and toughness, a guy who doesn't give an inch and is always fighting.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Fultz. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Passes it to Hazonia. Oh, good with the triple. And so Crawford will bring it up for Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Moutier. Rebound by the 76ers. Chandler up top. 14 points from him the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Here's Crawford. Again, Philadelphia.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Knicks trail by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And now, here's Hazonia. Defense is right there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Johnson. Sharch comes in for Wilson Chandler. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And New York with a change here, too. Matthews is checked in. It's stolen by Fultz. Sharch trying to break free. And the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Really like how Sharch uses his size and length to get after the offensive glass. So very good at crashing the board.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Fultz. That's a 2 from Matthews. Nice shot from the wing. Matthews has got 7 points.
Love how Matthews uses the pick and roll. Excels at making the right decision in these sets more times than not.
Sharch dishes to Covington. And Muscala kicks to Sharch over Thomas. The shot by Sharch, no good. Knicks trail by 4. There's the pass to Baker. It's deflected. Now here's Fultz to the paint. Sharch. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. He has 6. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. Here's Redick. Out to the right wing. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thomas. Knicks trail by 4. Shoots. Matthews, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Covington wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
Now here's Matthews. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Ntilikina comes in for Ron Baker. And Smith subbed in for Mudiay. Saric passes to Fultz. The dish now to Muscala. Clock at 4. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Muscala finds Covington. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Free throw drops for Covington. A bit of an up-and-down season for Covington last year. Great 3-and-D player overall, though.
Yeah, very good in those areas. He started out really hot, Kevin, and then was on his way to what looked like a breakout year, and his confidence waned with his shot, kind of like a golfer struggling with his putter. But this guy, because he defends, he has good size, and he does have a good shot, I think he'll bounce back nicely.
And a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been dominant over the last month. First in rebounding, third in field goal percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Here's Ntilikina after J.J. Redick's bucket. With the teardrop, rebound by Muscala. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Saric. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Covington against Matthews. To the left side wing. Pass to Jordan. New York moving it around. Pass to Ntilikina. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fultz kicks to Saric. Passes it to Redick. Muscala dishes to Redick. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
First one falls for him.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
Lonley's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Redick.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here is Smith, 7 points in the game. From 12 feet out. And no good. Some solid defense from Saric. Covington against Matthews. Covington with the bucket.
You know, for a 6'9" forward, Covington really handles the ball well. I mean, you can trust him with the rock.
Here's Ntilikina, covered by Reddick. Ntilikina kicks to Vonleh. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now here's Covington. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York, trailing by 10. Matthews, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Now here's Covington. 8 points for him. Muscala misses. Smith outside. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Saric. Here's Thomas. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Saric passes to Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the story with Markelle Fultz last season was one of health and getting his shot right.
Yeah, he suffered a shoulder injury, Kevin, that really impacted his ability to shoot the ball. He tried to play through it, but eventually had to be shut down. And, you know, it's hard to miss that type of time as a rookie. Not only games, but the few practices you get during the season as well. So
Take a break.
He's going to have to restart in year 2.
Shots.
And the first one drops. And with as much news and worry that Fultz's jump shot has caused, you forget just how deadly he is going at the rim.
Yeah, has no problem cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. I tell you, Ben Simmons said he hates guarding Fultz in practice as it is impossible to stay in front of him. Just a very shifty player who uses his great handles to get into the teeth of the defense.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, I look at Fultz, and he has perennial all-star written all over him. A fantastic playmaker who's really got a ready-made skill set for the NBA.
And now, here's Hezonja. His last outing, he had 8 points. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hezonja's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Fultz kicks to McConnell, out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. Hezonja defending. Back to McConnell. From past the arc. Unable to get that one. And New York the other way now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Hezonja up top. 8 points for him. Burke with it. And Vonleh has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. And 1:01 left in the first half. Now Fultz. 6 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Saric, the Croatian forward, came into the NBA fairly polished. Has still improved his game year to year, which is a credit to him and his work ethic. There still are areas that he can work on, but make no mistake about it, this guy has shown from day one that he's an impact player.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Dario Saric. so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 10. High, arcing shot. Hazonia kicks to Burke. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Burke's got 7 points in the game.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Chandler's shot, good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Crawford's checked in.
Checking in for the 76ers, Jamal Crawford.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Burke, the pass to Vonleh. Here's Hazonia. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, it is not easy trying to stop Hazonia. Even when he gets hit, he finds a way to muscle through that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And here's Crawford. That one falls. Crawford's got 11 points in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
We welcome you back to Philadelphia, town full of history. That's City Hall right there with the statue of William Penn perched atop it. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Lance Thomas. Then it's Hazonia. And it's Smith in at the point guard. Now here's Saric. And he makes good on the layup. Saric has got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Here's Vonleh. Jordan, high post. Back to Vonleh. And stolen by Reddick. Down low. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Covington. Fultz has got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jordan kicks to Vonleh. Smith outside. Kept alive.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Reddick passes to Fultz. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Hezonja kicks to Smith. Now here's Vonleh. He's got 7. Here's Hezonja, and finished off by Hezonja.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Smith. Covington finds Saric. Over Vonleh. The shot by Saric, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Saric. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Brett Brown has seen it all in Philly. The good and bad times. Was the head coach for their lowest points as this team rebuilt. Now he's reaping the fruits of his labor and persistence as he leads a star-studded Sixers team that has great potential.
The Knicks making a switch here. Baker's checked in, and both free throws good for Thomas. And Clark, you have to applaud management for the way they stuck with Brown as the team was turning things around.
Yeah, I love it, Kevin. I really do. I mean, being able to see the long-term picture and stay with a coach who you believe is the right one for your group. Very impressive work by the Sixers. You know, injuries and a lack of talent were the issue early, not the coaching. The players love Brown, and rarely are coaches afforded as much time and patience as this franchise gave Brown. I applaud him.
And good that time. 14 points for J.J. Reddick.
Playing with great rhythm. When Reddick has space to get the floater off, he's going to make it happen.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Baker kicks to Vonleh, and there's the pass to Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 9.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Fultz with the ball. 12 points for him. Outside, Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Muscala slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Knicks making a switch here. Udier's checked in. And so it's Mudiay with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 14-point game. Kicks it to Smith. No good on the triple.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Reddick for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, the Atlanta Hawks come into town. That will tip off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Moutier. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. It's Reddick on the wing, defended by Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Muscala. The 76ers again can't hit it. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Baker. He kicks it to Smith. Pulls up on the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside, Reddick, pass to Fultz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Charge inside. Vonleh on him. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 10 points for Dario Saric.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Smith. Now Fultz, and Muscala has it in the corner. The three-pointer no good. Now here's Moutier, defended by Covington. Pass to Vonleh, kicks it to Smith. And here's Vonleh. He has 7. Here's Moutier, got a hand on it. Now the feed to Saric. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against New York. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
The first free throw is good. Commissioner Adam Silver believes, Clark, that the NBA will see its first female head coach sooner than later. What do you think?
I think it'll happen. I'm not sure exactly if it'll be sooner. I think it'll be a little time because the pipeline, I think, has to be established to where you have some candidates. And you very well could have candidates now that may not have coached in the NBA that could possibly move into a head coaching role. But I think the progression to that would require, I think, more female assistant coaches before there's a comfort level with moving in that direction from an owner standpoint.
And David Fizdale wants a timeout. Jamal Crawford really making a difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Here's Baker. Passes it to Vonleh. Jordan at the elbow. The pass to Moutier. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot by Saric, no good. Knicks trail by 13. To the middle. A stupendous finish in traffic. Moutier's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Pass to Fultz. It's Reddick on the wing. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Matthews passes to Baker. And the lead is down inside single digits. Baker's got 5. The 76ers leading by 8. Now here's Fultz. Outside, Redick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, and the dunk by Vonleh.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Redick for 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now the 76ers on the break. Deep 2 from Crawford. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 6. Inside, here's Baker. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. He has 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Chandler's shot good.
I think you give Chandler any room to shoot from the mid-range, and he's going to burn you.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Vonleh kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Jordan. Shot clock at 3. Over Crawford. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's 12 points for Jordan.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. Korkmaz comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. The Knicks also changing it up. Thomas checked in for Vonleh. Ntilikina comes in for Ron Baker. And Trey Burke subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. Now here's Crawford. He's got 19. Knicks with the rebound. Jordan's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Thomas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. The 76ers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Chandler's shot good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Chalk up 2 there. Matthews has got 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hezonja, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. .129 left in the third. Here's Korkmaz. Hezonja defending. 5 to shoot. Crawford, no luck. Knicks trail by 3.
And you know what? Last season was a bit of an awakening for Mario Hezonja. Written off by most, but he showed that he has a lot to offer. I thought he played fantastic basketball in the second half of the season.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Chandler, no good. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
McConnell kicks to Korkmaz. Back to McConnell. A floater. Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 1. New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Hazonia with the ball. He's got 13. To the wing right side. Here's Burke. Offline. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Korkmaz is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Ntilikina. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Korkmaz, and the layup's good off the glass. Korkmaz has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Johnson. A nice shot by Jordan.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Chandler. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Chandler finds Johnson. Great D that time from Jordan. New York trailing. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Ntilikina. Dishes it to Jordan. Thomas against Crawford. Thomas gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the 76ers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Muscala, he's checked in for the 76ers. Robert Covington comes in for Korkmaz. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Burke. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Evan is trying to keep him focused.
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so here is New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ntilikina passes to Smith. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and tell you what, they got very lucky.
McConnell kicks to Covington. Crawford outside. And that one, good. Crawford's got 21 in the game.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Hazonia, gotta love him. I mean, he's a fantastic 2-guard with great size.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for the Knicks. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
How can you not be a fan of T.J. McConnell if you like grit, tenacity, always ready to help his team? He's a fan favorite because he plays with such a competitive edge, even when most of the time he's outmatched physically. Extremely scrappy and heady. He played his college hoops at Arizona, and he's got a long future in front of him in the NBA.
The first one falls. Arizona guards know how to get it done, and McConnell is no different.
No, he's really been surprisingly good at this level because of his toughness, his smarts, and he's actually gotten better with his little mid-range shot. His vision is outstanding. His defensive tenacity really good. I mean, this guy has proven that he's a rotational player of value in this league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Smith, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. so relentless in attacking defenders. Makes him hard to guard and to game plan for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
McConnell scanning the floor. Floats one up. Here's Muscala. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Crawford. That one drops for him.
And, you know, the length of Ntilikina, man, takes long strides when he's driving inside to get past the defense. Fantastic stuff.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Over Vonleh. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Ntilikina, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Kevin can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Out left to the wing. Now Muscala to the left wing. Here's Sharch. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the 76ers with some changes. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Matthews, he's checked in for New York.
You know, the toughness Saric possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Now here's Matthews. Nice shot by Smith.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his face. Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Redick with it. Vonleh on him. Outside, Redick. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Dennis Smith Jr., one of the scariest players to see coming at you down the lane, Clark. He can just wreck the rim.
Oh, big time, Kevin. Not only does he finish hard, he does so violently and with some anger attached to it. The kind of dunks where you're worried if defenders are going to get hurt trying to challenge him. This guy is explosive. No surprise he was in the dunk contest last season, and I don't think that's going to be his first invite.
The free throw drops for Redick. And both free throws good for Redick.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Smith outside. Passes to Hazanya. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fultz kicks to Redick. The 76ers with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's no one near Smith as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail. And here's Fultz. He kicks to Redick. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. The shot by Saric, no good. The Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. The three from Matthews. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Charge with it. Now defended by Vonleh. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Man, I like the guts from Covington there. I mean, definitely getting bodied a little on the shot, but still keeps his focus and gets it to go down.
Thomas checked in for Mario Hezonja.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and he doesn't force shots.
Here's Smith. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Muscala's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the wide open shot from Redick misses the 3. And Greg, with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. All he cares about wins and a true team player.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
He misses the free throw.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Redick with the bucket.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Thomas dishes to Smith. Kicks to Vonleh. Back to Smith. Shoots over Covington. They get the rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
One shot, gentlemen.
Throw good, Vonleh. Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Muscala. Sharge with it. Here's Covington. Excellent D from Thomas.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
Here's Matthews. That one a little long.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And here's Covington from the arc. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for New York. They lead by 1. The 15-footer. Vonleh, the pass to Smith. Clock at 4. Here's Matthews. It's Matthews on the wing. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
One shot.
Free throw good. Vonleh. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 4. Redick surveying the D. He dishes it to Covington. Charge up top. 4 on the shot clock. And J.J. Redick good for 3. Redick's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia. Here's Smith. Pass to Matthew. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And Redick, here we go. And Thomas over to help. And stolen by Thomas. Now Smith. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Matthews. From deep. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. On defense, Philadelphia. 4-point game. Smith finds Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. With 1 on the clock.
You know, you can't ignore the effect Redick's defense has on that possession. I mean, active and aware, making that shot as hard as possible.
Shooting for Philadelphia, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Smith kicks to Jordan. Yes!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Redick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, it is hard work trying to guard Redick because he stays active and is never still. Always on the move.
J.J. Redick. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Muscala dishes to Fultz. Covington inside the line. That one wide left.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
For 3, he can't get that one. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.